The police are banging on your door. You've done nothing wrong and you're very confused. The situation is dangerous. What are your rights when police try to search your home? Even when cops have a search warrant, executing it is very dangerous, as we see from this clip. As these police officers attempt to arrest a man who was wanted with a valid search warrant, he pulls out a gun rather than being taken, and shots are fired. This is life-threatening stuff.
Shots fired.
The sheriff's deputy puts out a shots fired call on his radio.
A police officer shows up at your door, they are on edge, and you should be too. The entire situation can be extremely dangerous, especially if it's a case of mistaken identity.
Three officers
and it's not just mistaken identity.
Innocent family's home.
And you are very likely innocent. Police make mistakes. As you see in this video clip, they are breaking into the wrong home, scaring senseless a mother who was in there with her children, destroying the door and causing property damage. What are your rights when dealing with the police? First of all, you do not have to consent to a search of your home unless they have a valid warrant. You don't even have to talk to the police without a warrant. You don't have to answer any questions. In fact, you have a Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. In this video, we see a person inside of his home refusing entry to police officers. And in response, they start banging on the doors. He's doing everything right. He has his camera out. He's recording them. He's talking a little bit too much. I think besides saying you have no right to come into my home and I'm recording, I don't think you need to say anything else. These cops bang on the door for a while, trying to be as annoying as possible and as threatening as possible. And then you can see them on the security footage walking away after they were denied entry. Not only that, but if you deny police entry and you're recording, and they decide to go a step further, you could be in for a payday. Police officers have been fired, cities have been sued, people have won large judgments when their rights are violated. Here you can see a police officer that is forcing his way into the house after being told no. Let's talk about the do's and don'ts of this situation. If police show you a valid warrant, a warrant that is signed by a judge, then you need to let them into the home. But this is tricky. It can't just be an arrest warrant. If the police show you an arrest warrant and it is not a warrant for search of the home, that's improper use of a warrant. And we have seen examples of this. These police officers broke into this family's home without a valid warrant. And then when they were asked to provide it on camera, they said, "It's coming, it's coming." They have to have a signed warrant from the judge in order to have permission to search your home.
Come back with the warrant. That don't mean shit over.
Come back with a warrant is the most appropriate thing that woman could have said there. And cops will make mistakes. As you can see here, they break into the home of an actual police officer after failing to serve the warrant correctly and going to the wrong address. And wrong address happens all the time. Here we see multiple U.S. Marshals with weapons drawn, pointing them at a single mother who had done absolutely nothing wrong. The police had the warrant correctly issued, but they went to the wrong apartment. They went to the wrong address. And they did not even have the common human decency to apologize to the woman for scaring her senseless. You see a mother crying, holding her baby, scared for her life. Never consent to a search of your home or your person unless you have no other choice. Even if the police are arresting you, they have a limited amount of authority to search around your home. If the cops arrest you in your home and they don't have a search warrant, just an arrest warrant, they're allowed to search in the area that you had access to, the area that is physically around your presence. They can't go into other bedrooms. They can't go into locked rooms. They can't ransack your closet. Remember, when this happens, it's going to be scary, so stay composed and stay in control. Do not consent unless you absolutely have to, and that's only if you've been shown a signed warrant from a judge. If you need a lawyer, because your rights have been violated, contact us at notyourlawyer.law or call the number below. My name is Josh. I'm an attorney licensed in multiple states. Check out our other videos that cover things like being pulled over by the police, processes around eviction, and illegal clauses that landlords will put in your lease. Stay safe out there, guys. Remember, I'm not your lawyer until you need me.